I'm going to try to pull this motor out. Tried every concoction I know of to try to get it unstuck. It just won't budge. So I'm going to try to lift it on, take everything loose, lift it out of here, so I can basically get it out of the way in front of the wagon so I can put the motor in the wagon. So I'll lift this motor out, motor and transmission out together, and then I'll move it down in the back corner out there out of the way for now so I can put the motor in the wagon. But once I get it out, I'll probably jerk the heads off and look at that and see how, just see what it looks like inside. I'm sure it's bad. I'm beginning to wonder if it may have froze and busted and filled the cylinders full of water or something. Well, one good sign, I cut the bottom hose and it's got antifreeze running out, so that's a positive sign that maybe it didn't freeze. Look at the stuff inside that thermostat housing. Pretty grimy. We'll see if his water runs out first or if it's all. It's all. That's a positive sign. We got the 289 out of the four-door car onto the stand here. Inside of the first cover, it's pretty clean. So jerk the other valve cover off the intake and then buzz the heads off. But you can look inside the cylinder heads right here at all that rust. So I'm sure those cylinders right there are a mess. See what's under this one. I done popped it loose. Well, until I dumped dirt in it, it was pretty clean. That tire's solid too. Do the intake. The intake valley was clean. You can tell the old guy kept the oil change in the poor old car. But it being a one owner, that's a lot of times that's what you expect. Well, there's the reason that none of the stuff would break it loose. Right. All that right there. I'm sure there's two more on the other side just like it. We got the oil pan and stuff pulled off of the 289 out of the four-door there. The crank, what I've checked so far, just two throws is It's smooth, no grooves, standard. It's got the factory Ford bearings. They're dated 1967, but they were no excessive wear whatsoever. So don't have a whole lot of hope for the block. I've got that piston drove down, but I've not got it out yet. And but all the pitting that was in that was unreal. I think the mice those had climbed up through the exhaust manifolds from where the exhaust was sitting so low to the ground and rotted out. I think they climbed up in there. There was all kinds of little nuts and everything inside the ports. Both manifolds on both sides were full. and that cylinder there, where it was so rusted, that valve stuck also. But there's still a lot of good parts here. I'm pretty confident I'll be able to, get the crank and rods out of it. Like I said, I don't know about the block, whether they'd be worth saving or not. That one cylinder would have to be sleeved for sure. But at least it's out of the car. Now I can move the car. The poor old car itself is sitting there in that, next to the barn, that kind of swampy area. It just raised havoc on the underside of the car. It being a 4-door, I just don't know if it's worth fixing, even with it being a one owner. I originally bought it for parts anyway, but kind of got taken in by the story of the car, it being kind of taken in by it being a one owner car. But even fixed up, a 4-door car has no real value. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with it still yet. I may part it out, and then I may eventually fix it, but it's gonna go in line behind. My next one after the wagon's up going is going to be the 67 2-door car.